This is we have so much resources, only will to use it. That is the point. So here I welcome sir to enlighten our students.
Yes, sir.
So that they can get the benefit of this National Digital Library of India. Most of them have already become club members. I also welcome all the students here, whoever in the classrooms, they are in online and here in the classroom itself. And I hope this program will encourage our students to continuously gain from the National Digital Library of India. So with this, I conclude my welcome speech. Sir, welcome again. So so much thanks to you for giving us time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our resource person, Sobhannath Char, Outreach Manager, Northeast NDLI Club from IIT Kharagpur. Sir, I request you to start the session. Sir.
So my group is hello, we can hear, sir, we can hear you. Your mic is all waiting. Hello, sir.
So Mojit, actually tell him to unmute. He has not unmuted, no?
Is my audio, am I
Yeah,
audible,
yeah.
sir? Am I
Now,
audible?
now it's working, sir.
Okay, okay.
All the students are requested to not to give any tag over there in the online seminar.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Myself, Shobhannath, Outreach Manager of National Digital Library of India and NDLI Club of IIT Kharagpur. I wanted to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the authority members, Vice Chancellor, sir, for inviting me to serve as a resource person for today's event of awareness of NDLI. Well, it is truly an honor for me to recognize for my expertise in today's program, and it's an opportunity me to showcase the National Digital Library of India, NDLI Club. Well, in today's event, I am excited to share all of my knowledge and experience and insights with the participants and engage in the very meaningful discussions that can drive innovation and progress in the respective field. So, National Digital Library of India, it's a virtual repository of a learning resources, which is not just a repository with search or browse facilities, but provides a host of services for the learner community, and it is a sponsor project and monitored by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, through its National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. Filtered and federated searching is employed to facilitate focused on searching so that one can learn the perfect and the right resources for him or her. So, if I would say that what is NDLI? Yeah, definitely NDLI is a government project. It is a digital repository that provide access of wide range of resources. And most important thing is that it's a 24/7 single window search browsing facility enabled platform. So one can browse from anywhere, anytime. Just two things is required. One is your device. Another thing is that internet connectivity. It aims to facilitate all the learning and research by offering books, articles, thesis papers, educational videos, and other materials in various formats of languages. It's an initiative by Ministry of Education, and it covers all the academic levels, whether it is KG, PG, research, and career verticals. And it is also for school-going children, college-going students, university students, even for some of the eminent resource and development institutions or individual learner or a lifelong learner. Now we have two applications. One is web-based application. Another thing is the mobile-based applications. Though due to some inconvenient or unavoidable circumstances, we recommend each and everyone to use web-based applications using the particular mentioned URL address. Why so? Because few of the mobile devices are not compatible with this, even for the iOS or few of the older versions of Android. So I recommend to all of you, please browse from the web-based devices using your mobile or any computer or notebook. So why NDLI? Well, NDLI provides a very easy access to vast array of academic resources, including books, articles, journals, and multimedia materials, which may not be readily available in physical libraries, especially in remote areas. In remote areas, it is very difficult to get our related articles or related topics, right? It promotes actually the quality in education by ensuring that students, researchers, regardless of their locations on socioeconomic status, have access the high quality material or educational resources. It reduces the cost of accessing the educational materials. So see, many smaller educational institute the country has, right? None other most of the institute have lack of budget related like the other, unlike the other big institute or eminent institute. So it is very much cost effective for those institute users who can access all the digital content for free of cost with fraction of cost compared to the purchasing the physical books or journal. Another thing is that the convenience. User can access this library at any time, as I mentioned earlier. What thing is required? just a device and an internet connectivity. So it's very much convenient for every students, researchers, and educators to review or to retrieve all the informations without any limitations of physical library hours or locations. So, by providing free access to digital resources, NDLI supports the principle of open access, encouraging sharing the dissemination of knowledge without any worry. So overall, in one sentence, we can say that National Digital Library of India plays a crucial role in democratizing access to education and its content knowledge, fostering research and innovation, preserving the cultural and intellectual heritage of our country. So if we look the glimpse of NDLI repository at the right now, we have more than 10.5 crore data, which including books, textbooks, articles, video, simulations, contents, journals, and so many. NDLI provides access to the wider range of books covering the diverse subject, whether it is from science, technology, humanities, social science, literature, or more. The repository includes scholarly articles, research paper, academic journals from reputed publishers and institutions. Though those journals and articles have been integrated with some of the different sources. We'll mention later slides. NDLI hosts a collections of thesis papers from submitted by the students and researchers. These documents contribute to the academic discourse and serve as valuable source for the further of research and study. While browsing NDLI, user can explore educational videos in various topics such as including lectures, tutorials, documentations to enhance their learning experience, provide a visual explanation of few complex concepts. Even NDLI offered some of the audio-based resources as lecture series, some of the philosophical lecture series, interviews, podcast, recordings, and literary works. These all resources cater to a different learning preferences as provide an alternative formats for all the accessing informations. This repository features content in a variable varieties, wider speaking languages, which reflect our linguistic diversity of the nation. So user can access resources in English, Hindi, regional languages, even in foreign languages, making our education more accessible and more inclusive. So overall, it provides a wealth of educational resources that support learning, research, and academic endeavor across the various disciplines without any language barrier. So National Digital Library of India, it's a digital platform that offers a vast collections of resources, including books, theses, and journals articles. It's an initiative by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, aimed the digitizing and preserving the educational materials. Most important thing is to promote the digital learning. The scope is here at it offers a wide range of resources covering the diverse in subjects such as science, technology, humanities. It's a free and open access digital repository, making every educational material easily accessible for every students, researchers, and educators, even for the general public across the country. The platform supports content in multiple languages like English, Hindi, various regional languages catering the linguistic diversity of India. NDLI, it's a user-friendly interface that allows every user to search, browse, and access the resources efficiently. It offers even advanced search options while filtering and browsing the categorically to facilitate and explorations. Well, I will mention later that's my slide that NDLI has a different collaboration with various eminent bodies, libraries, institutional to integrate their data so that NDLI could offer each and every registered member to add free of cost with their data. So that platform embraces technological innovations to improve user experience and enhance learning outcomes. It incorporated features such as multimedia content, interactive elements, and personalized recommendations. So overall, it can be the valuable resources of the digital learning, research, and knowledge disseminations playing a crucial role in today's advancing education arena so that each students, users, or nationals can empower themselves. Okay. So here, few of the achievement status. Now, as I mentioned that more than 10.5 crore data we have. Now it contains with text, simulations, videos, audios, limited resources. Some of the content have been owned and authorized by NDLI, and without any language barrier, the all kinds of data are available with NDLI. So the repository hosting as a software service. Well, NDLI, actually the NDLI idea service, especially for the library people, those who are belong and associated with the library science and library domain, they are much more familiar with this topic. Idea service, which stand for the institutional digital repository service, would involve providing institutions with the particular infrastructure and support to establish and manage their own digital repositories using the National Digital Library of India platform. Well, there are few of the smaller institutes due to lack of budget, they have the aspiration to build their own repository to retrieve all their data into a single platform so that they can able to provide the particular retrieved data to all amongst the users so the users can enrich themselves to become more skilled. But lack of infrastructure, lack of budget, they were unable to do it. So NDL is here to helping you out. Well, now how NDLI will help? NDLI assist the institution to setting up the necessary infrastructure for the digital repositories. This may including providing server space, cloud storage space, resources, as well as the installation part. Institutions would have an options to customize their digital repositories to specific belongs to the specific their requirement. This could involve the bonding, the branding, customization, user interface, modifications, integration with the existing system or database. NDLI will helping you out to all the above. Even NDLI would offer a proper training and support to the institution staff member so that it be a very much convenient for their institute to build their own repository. And this would include the guidance on the content management, metadata tagging, user administration, server administration, and other few important aspects as per the repository management. If another part is required, that is the integrations of the content, institution would be able to ingest their own content into a digital repositories, including the research paper, thesis paper, or any institution, suppose previous year questions papers you want to keep with you, retrieve with you, so that student can get previous year questions paper to access the idea. NDLI would provide the particular tools as well as the proper guidance so that content ingestions and metadata creations would become more convenient according to the user preferences. The digital repositories would have access the control mechanism to ensure only the authorized users can certain materials. Suppose University of Science and Technology build their own repository, NDLI says them. So NDLI will help you, which make them assurance that only students from University of Science and Technology Meghalaya can access the particular material which have been integrated or uploaded to their own idea. Institutions have the particular flexibility to define the access of policies and permission based on their requirement. NDLI Idea Service would ensure the interoperability with the NDLI platform, allowing each user seamlessly discover and access content both from the institutional repositories as well as the border of NDLI collections. So overall, if we say the NDLI Idea Services would empower each and every small institutions to create and manage their own digital repositories, facilitating the dissemination of scholarly content and prompting the digital scholarship within the institution's community. Well, Digital Libraries Sustainable Development in Education, DLSDE. Actually, the National Digital Library of India and NDLI Club each and every year hosted an international conference in where the professionals, faculties, experts, and all the educators across the nations come here to discuss about the latest innovative technologies as well as the sustainable development to focus on the careeristic educations. Even we felicitate few of the top-rated educated conductors, those who have been conducted successfully events throughout the year. So each authority members of the institute, please listen carefully. We felicitate each of the event conductor, those who have conducted successfully event throughout the year. We facilitate that event to them in front of ministry officials as well as so much professionals and educators. So in previous year, in between 20 and 22 November 2023, we have successfully organized DLSDE International Symposium. In that symposium, our ministry from the Ministry of Education sent a letter to successfully conducted for that mission. Few of the targets and achievement have been mentioned. Can look after. Well, important things is that integrating sources for schools and schools goers. Well, NDLI offers a wide range of integrating sources for the which is very valuable for students across the varied disciplines. Here are some of the examples. NDLI provides the access of vast collections of textbook, a reference book, whether it is from NCRT, NCRT, CEIT, even from the non-government reputed individual and autonomous organizations, we have integrated more data. So student can access scholarly articles, research paper, textbook materials, collections of thesis paper which have been submitted by the students, and later on that document have been integrated with NDLI. The platform then offers some of the educational video content in various topics, including lectures, tutorials, demonstrations, and documents, understanding all the user convenient subject matters. Even it provides the access of past examinations paper from respective universities and educational institutes, boards as well. These paper can be valuable to take themselves to be prepared for their career or competitive examinations. Some of the feature content which are available like board examination, NCRT, CBSE, even Kendriya Vidyalaya Sansthan's documents have been integrated with some of the career verticals like NDLI Tutor, IBPPS. I will show you during the demonstration that how to search NDLI Tutor and IBPS and RRB documents. Well, some of the institutions have shared their course material, lecture notes, presentation as open educational resources through NDLI. These materials can supplement students' learning and provides additional resources for their self-study. NDLI even offer resources for learning languages, including tutorials and audio recordings, which is beneficial for the students across the years to learning a new language and improving their language skills. Overall, NDLI integrates sources cater to diverse the needs of students, providing them with access of high quality educational materials to support their learning academic endeavor. Competitive examination and career development like JEE Main, NEET, as you all of know and very familiar with these names like IBPS, RRB, SSC, I have already integrated with. I will show you later. Resources like covering individual resources as well as the background related, the computer science, religion, technology, engineering, philosophy, and history. This all the digitized documents and versions, whether it is public domain, books, articles, and other materials are under the copyright protections, and these resources are freely accessible to the users. Well, NDLI collaborates with very reputed and eminent academic institutions, research organizations, so that all of few of related data integrated with us for their educational repository. This has include the papers, dissertations, text copies, articles, and other scholarly works. These all are on the open access, and it's various publishers and academic institutional which allowing the user can access through NDLI platform. NDLI integrated few of the eminent government publications as well, even the government reports, documentations, government from the government agencies, departments. Those resources are wide range of topics, including some of the policy making documents, research finding, as well as statistical data. Well, few of the eminent platform which have been integrated with like SWAM, NCRT, Expose, NPTEL, Diksha, these all are integrated with NDLI, so that one can access the high class educational content from the reputed websites, portals, learning platform. These may all include the tutorial, lecture notes, video lectures, interactive modules, simulations covering the different subject and different academic disciplines. NDLI, it's a digital repository, and it content most of the content are available at digital platform. This expands the wide range of resources available to users, and it enhances the diversity of materials which is accessible through NDLI. NDLI allows each users even to contribute their own content to the platform. Well, subject to their some of the guidelines and criteria, one can has to be followed with the mentioned criteria. So the test preparations of NDLI, that's a very interesting thing. Well, NDLI has the online platform for to make themselves to prepare for the specific competitive examinations like IBPS, CBSE, and JK, NEET. All the examination. I will show you the few of the during the portal demonstration. I will show you that how can get all the resources and how to access the data. NDLI tutor, it's provide a virtual learning environment where the user have an interactive experience of learning materials, participate in an online courses, and engage with the collaborative learning activities facilitated by the tutor. Well, NDLI tutor has enlisted with most prominent subject matter experts, whereas tutor and the professionals to serve as a tutor, ensuring the high quality academic support and expertise across the different subject and different topic. NDLI tutors offer a repository of tutoring resources, including guides, previous questions paper, practical exercise, some of the related videos, interactive learning tools as well, which all are designed to enhance students' understanding as well as the mastery of various subjects. It's important that students to use the test preparations by NDLI tutor so that one can enhance their skill before they appearing for any competitive examinations. Well, as I mentioned that JEE Advanced and NEET data has been there. These are the glimpse of the NDLI tutor, how to access it. Within this, let's move to the NDLI portal. Let's quickly move to the NDLI portal. I will show you a demonstration how to access the NDLI website. Yeah. Is my screen visible to each and everyone? NDLI sites, please anyone reply so that I will start the live demonstration of NDLI site. Is my screen visible to everyone? Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, great. So, user, please log in first. Once after registration have been done, you please log in here at the URL is ndl.iitkgp.ac.in. First, once you logged in, your dashboard will be like this, where you need to choose according to your preferences. Well, this site is the very new site and it's an NDL 3.0 which have been implemented and inaugurated just in last week, previous week after the notes from the ministry. Here, the way this means search box have been more convenient and becomes more user friendly to access all the resources. So once I is browse with the NDLI URL into the dashboard, I have an options to refine my preferences. So if I click, let's just fin it. Just with, if you click higher education, now here into the subject wise, you can check the resources which will be available according to your preferences. And so has been mentioned the educational level as well. So let's see the resources from the engineering. Now, if I click engineering into my left, into the top, you will able to see that more than 1 lakh data have been found. So which will be convenient and appropriate data related to my search, you have to refine according to your preferences. Now just into the next, you see there is access restrictions followed by author, education level, educational use, language, learning resource type, content provider, and content type. So let's refining with educational level as postgraduate. Educational use, you can choose according to your preferences. Language should English. Okay, now the data has reduced to 81,000. Fine. So again, the content provider or content type you can check or you can refine according to your preferences. Now see the document which you want to access. Click on the open new tab. Now it is showing that it's a video lecture. So let's check whether it is accessible or not. Okay, yeah, it is showing that it is well accessible through while searching this. So I request to each and everyone, while searching anything from NDLI, please keep patience, okay, to get to load the particular data. Now let's refine the learning resource type. Though we haven't selected earlier, let's select course material. So we have choose course material. Now select the content tab. Yeah. Now it is appearing as course material. So earlier we didn't selected any refining as like content type or resource type. Now we have refined our content resource type as course material. So let's refine again our course content at question set and check. So it is appearing here as a question set, essential for heat transfer. So this is how you have to search at NDLI portal. Even from here, you can change your preferences according to your subject. Let's choose some of the subjects related to social science. So I have selected economics, and within economics, let's refine and let's classify it. Let's choose book. education level, undergraduate. Okay, let's select any one of those. Yeah, it is appearing. Now, just browsing here. So from here, you can download or save it into your desktop or mobile phone. So again, we will refine learning resource type, unselect the book. Let's select video lectures. So let's check whether I can access or not the particular video lectures related to the economics. Yeah, basic ideas of regarding regression. Yeah. So I can access all the things. Now let's move to the dashboard. Okay, now we will move to the very interesting area, that is newspaper archives. Let's click this. This is a very interesting thing. You can search Indian newspaper as well as foreign newspaper. So let's check the Indian newspaper with Hindustan Times. So in Hindustan Times, we have a data in between 2002 and 2020. So let's move to the 2002. July, 1st of July. Though data is very limited, so please keep in mind. Yeah. So I can access the view of the news, which is from 2002. Now let's quickly move to the newspaper data from foreign newspaper. So let's check the New York Herald. So here you can even access a data or news from even 18th century as well. So let's check from the January 1848, 9th of January, select page 1, open a new tab. Again, I would like to mention everyone that please be patient while searching anything, right? So this is a front page of New York Herald for the year of 1848, January 9. So I'm requesting and urging each and every one who have been attended, please access this newspaper archive. So let's move to cultural archives. Here, well, these all are the content providers. As I mentioned, my integrating slides, there's few of the eminent institutes and autonomous bodies of country have data. Their data have already been integrated with NDLI so that one can access that data and educate them and enhance them so that they will be skilled so much as they. Now, if we click the content provider as Satyajit Roy, so you can access all the data which is related to the eminent and renowned only Oscar winning director Satyajit Roy's work. Now here, then you can access by languages, choose English, and learning resource type, let's say manuscript. We click this. Some of the data you can access. The data is from Satyajit Roy Institute, which is exclusively collections from the Satyajit Roy's work, so that all the data have been integrated with NDLI. So please be patient while accessing all the heritage data which is available with NDLI, and you can download using this. So here even you can access some of the archaeological data as well. Just click any one data. Just click. Check. So this is how you can educate yourself related to the Indian culture and heritage. So let's proceed to the most important thing, that is career development. Here you will see that recruitment examinations, the entire numbers of career verticals are available with. Let's click IBPS probationary officers. Let's click IBPS PO. You will have the solve materials with IBPS PO. So if you click general awareness here, question 46, and if you click the question 46, now just very behind this, there is a solution of question number 46. So not only the solution, the most important thing, you have to remember this, that besides of questions, solutions is just not just a there is a proper explanations that why the particular number is the right and why the rest of the numbers are wrong. So brief explanations is required for each and everyone to get to become themselves more convenient with a particular question as well as the phrase, right? So keep in mind this. So let's move to the again career verticals with, so SSC. Let's move to the SSC General Staff Selection Commission. Let's select the date. Okay, now here let's choose the particular topic, general intelligence and reasoning. Okay, now here the question one. Click the question one. Well, click the solution. Now you will have the solution with an explanation. Fine. So this will enhance your skills as well as the knowledge what we believed. Besides of questions, there is a solution. Well, not only solution, that doesn't matter. The matter is this, the solution contains with an explanation that why the particular answer is right and why the rest are wrong. This should bring, this should enhance each and everyone to get more skilled and get more vibrant while you studying the particular topic or questions. So I'm requesting you, please access all the materials, and while accessing the materials, please be patient. Okay. So within citing this, I'm just moving quickly as we have very limited of time, quickly move towards the NDLI Club. So let's please tell me that my screen is visible to each and everyone. If I changing my slides,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
okay, fine. So National Digital Library of, we all know about the National Digital Library. We all have the basic knowledge of National Digital Library of India throughout the today's sessions. Now, National Digital Library of India or Club or NDLI Club is an enabler of career progressions for students, job seekers, learners. NDLI clubs are set up in institutions and nodal bodies, and these clubs conduct events to facilitate students to develop knowledge, skills, and trade beyond the regular curriculum which are essential for progressions of respective professional domains. So, if we just go to the perspective or the objective and features of NDLI Club, NDLI Club actually it's a portal. NDLI Club offers some of the developments, knowledgeable, skill-based trades which needs to access the varieties of learning resources. Here, each club members can access beside the repository at free of cost, as well as they can participate the going or hosting an event, whether it is global or individual, so they can get an exposures directly from the ministry as well as the eminent institute like IIT Kharagpur. Well, few of the things we have to know that in today's arena where a paradigm of education have been shifted to the not only just curriculum based, now all have been set to the skill based educations. Here, NDLI Club service that are not just for yourself, but for all the Indian and all the Indian educational institutional students to learn, share, and grow to democratize the education in the country. So, two or three things which is very necessary in today's generations. There, one thing is that for their capacity building, career development, as well as the professional development. Capacity development building is defined as the process of development and where one can strengthening and their skills, instinct, and with abilities and processes and resources so that organization and the communities need to survive the adaptation of thrive here in the fast changing world. And career development is a very lifelong process. Career development and managing learning resources, managing the work cultures, leisures, transition in order to move toward the personally determined to involvement of preferable futures. Third part is that professional development. It's a very important part of today's generation. It's a learning, professional development is a learning where one can earn and maintain their professional credentials, such as academic degree to formal coursework, attending any conferences and informal learning opportunities situated in the practice. So, it's a new multimedia educational platform in one word, that is NDLI Club. A single window learning platform, a virtual teaching, learning, evaluation, knowledge discovery, innovative platform where it's to encourage all the collaborative, personalized, self-paced, and so that one can enhance their skill into the new aged life where one can be a market ready before entering their professional journey. So, if we take a glimpse of National Education Policy of 2020, where there is a clear mandate for NDLI and NDLI Club. Each and every institute have been recommend that to be set up an NDLI Club for their institute, whether it is smaller, bigger, university, or any higher educational institute. There are few of the clause. If we go through with my slide have been mentioned, the clause number 12.3 is there, where the ministry emphasize that all the higher educational institute will have the opportunities and have the mechanism to facilitate topic centric clubs for the activities by the students with help of faculty library staffs or expert or as such as needed, which is dedicated to the science, mathematics, cultural heritages and literature base. And topic centered, the projects clubs will be encouraged here, supported at all the levels. And few of the event which have been recommended to organized oftenly the set at the setup club NDLI club, whether it is mathematics competitions, blogging competition, essay writing, quiz competitions, scientific and innovative quiz, or any poetry making or debate. So here, NDLI Clubs is providing a learning and development platform where one institute can keep their records with it, so that and within an organized an event, hosting an event at the platform, not only for their institute, even for their students who can get an exposure directly from the ministry as well as the NDLI and IIT Kharagpur. So NDLI Club and the benefits of the institute. Well, if before the setting of NDLI clubs, there are the few of the several benefits of the particular institute. Actually, the NDLI club is a foster of sense a community among the students, faculty, staff within the institutions. It provides a platform, as I mentioned, it's like-minded by the individual to connect, collaborate, and share of ideas, thoughts, very resource-centric and topic-centric. The club could facilitate here the networking opportunities and allowing members to interact with the peers of experts, professionals in their respective field of study. NDLI club activities such as workshops, seminars, guest lectures can contribute to the professions and development of the members. They can gain insights, knowledge, skills, and relevant to their academic and career pursuits. All the members of NDLI club may have the access of exclusive resources, which is very benefits and provided by the NDLI, and this include the access, the digital content, and of course the training materials and some of the global events which is organized by NDLI. While you are you will have the institutional registration, you are the one who actually the promoting the digital literacies throughout the nations, and you are the one who could bring the information literacy skills amongst the users while you getting the institutional registration, and it encourage all of your users and students to explore and utilize the digital resources effectively. This prepares them all the digital centric, academic and professional environment, as well as they get the enhanced learning experience while browsing the NDLI club portal, and which is visibilities get and recognition. They even get the recognition from the Ministry of Education, and if it particularly it will help you all the things which I have been mentioned, it will help you to build your institute eminence and institute ranking. And if any institute, certain of institute I've been experienced with, they directly questions me that that if I would build the institutional club registration, or I set up the NDLA club for my institute, shall I have the budget? Shall it the budget will increase? I'm telling you all, everyone, that yes, definitely, if your ranking and if your credential and all the credibility, all the learning based activity, if it will increase, then definitely the concerned budget or amount of budget which have been issued by the particular government, definitely it will increase. Well, few of the recommendations and notifications where the CBSC and from the ministry official directly recommend each and every institute to set up NDLI club for their institute. Well, how to register your club? This is specially for the particular institute, not for the students. So I just quickly move to the part of the membership on also. So as we have lack of time, I just show you the demonstration about how to become a member of your institute. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Now, I hope each and everyone have already received a passkey from your authority member. So within using this passkey, you first come to a portal that is called club.ndl.id kgp.ac.in. Here you just paste the particular passkey followed by your email ID and make sure that the passkey doesn't contain any space, comma, full stop or anything. Now let's once after putting your all the details, you will receive a verification email at your particular email ID. You have to click the verification email ID. You have to click the particular link, and once you click, now it will be activated and it will you have to log in using your respective credential. Now let's check whether I have received the particular email ID or not. Okay, yeah, just I will show you a quickly demonstration. Just a minute. Let me share my screen. Sharing. I'm sharing my entire window. Yeah, NDLI Club. I hope it is visible to everyone. Yeah. Now just click on the NDLI Club. Students, please go through it carefully. Here, once you browse the URL of NDLI Club, in the top you will have a club registration, admin, member registration, all those things. You have to go through with the member registration, right? Don't click club registration or anywhere else. Just click member registration. Put your particular passkey. Make sure that passkey doesn't contain any comma, full stop or anything. Then put your valid email ID followed by your first name, last name and password. Then just submit it. After submitting, let's just share my screen window. Okay. Yeah. Yes. After submitting, we'll have the verification email, and clicking the verification email, you will have the page that is member login. Just do login, and once you log in, you will have a pop-up like this. Fine. After the first login, it will ask you to update your profile. Which profile? Like date of birth. So to update your profile, you have to visit the NDLI main site, where you need to customize your profile by putting your date of birth, and make sure that your date of birth should be updated. Unless or until you will not be eligible to take a part of any event which is organized by either NDLI or your institute, right? So please listen carefully. Once you done your member registration, please update your profile using the NDLI sites. Just log into the NDLI site with the same respective credentials, and you customize your profile and save in the particular date of birth. And after that, you visit the NDLI club page. Here, after login, it will show you like this. sync with NDLI profile. If it not show you, just click the profile icon. Just click the profile icon, and once you click the profile icon, you will have a visual like this, sync with NDLI profile. Just click the sync with NDLI profile, the profile would be updated, and then only you can able to see the what are the events are going on and what are the events to be hosted by your institute or NDLI, and you can take a part of that event by only a single click. Right, this is how the interface. First you click the check eligibility, and after clicking check eligibility, now the window is showing like this, participate. Just click the participate and you will be able to take a part of the event. And once the event have been finished or completed from the authority end, then only you can generate your participant certificate. Like today's event, once the authority member have completed the event at the portal, then only you all will able to get or download your participant certificate with using this. It is very simple, and this is how, if you click the view, you will have, you can able to view your certificate. So let's quickly move to the other thing. Okay. Yeah. So let's quickly to the move to the, an institutional registration certificate will be look like this. And an event participation certificate look like this. So students, please see carefully. This is how your certificate will look like, and make sure the event or today's event should be aimed from your authority side. And once your authority have completed event at the portal, then only you will able to download your today's event participation certificate, right? So these are the samples event. I would urge to each faculty members and librarians to please do organize an event each of the month. So these are the sample events. So there definitely there will be an event from the each department and each branches. So keep records with the particular event at the NDLI portal, so that not only you but each students can get an exposure directly from the ministry itself. So these all are the coordinator, official coordinator of NDLI. That's my name is mentioned that I'm looking after the NDLI Northeast. So we urge to each and every one, especially the librarian, please spread the awareness about the NDLI to amongst all the students, especially which institute have been affiliated with and you have been associated with, and tell them to access the NDLI resources. And if your institute is required to retrieve your old documents, so please establish an idea with helping the National Digital Library of India. And these are the facts and figures of NDLI and NDLI clubs. As I mentioned, the best we have facilitated the best performing NDLI clubs. These all are the names which we have been felicitated that in 2023 during our international symposium. Most of them are from the southern parts of India. So we appreciate the best performing event conductors as well. So I will urge to the every authority members, please do arrange an event or do host an event, so that we will appreciate your work. So within this, I would urge to each and everyone, whether it is students, faculty members, or every non-teaching faculty staff as well, please you first access the NDLI and its resources, then you share with your family and friends, so that each one we can grow ourselves. Thank you everyone. These are my contact numbers and as well as my email ID have been mentioned. If anyone, any assistance, whether it is individually or institutional is required, please revert me back about the same. I definitely will reach you. So thank you. Any questions, please share with me.
Thank you, sir. The session has come to an end, and now it's time for offering the vote of thanks. A warm good afternoon to all the learned dignitaries and the esteemed participants present in today's program, User Awareness Program on National Digital Library of India and NDLI Club. I, Ms. Anulekha Bhagavati, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, on behalf of the department, would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizing committee for giving me this opportunity for delivering the vote of thanks. At the very outset, I'd like to express and offer my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chancellor, sir, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, of University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya, in absentia. I'd like to offer my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable resource person of today's session, Mr. Soban Nath, for
Thank you, ma'am.
full and heartfelt, beautiful session. Sir has very beautifully highlighted many insights regarding National Digital Library of India and beautifully described the glimpses of NDLI repository, its importance in research, academia, institution, educational institution, for the administrative and ministerial position.
Ma'am, you have been muted.
Okay. Very sorry, and mic was muted. Actually, this is the program has come to an end. So I have already told everything regarding whatever I have said. First of all, again I'm repeating actually because since it is muted, so I'd like to offer my heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor and Chancellor Sir of USTM Meghalaya for allowing this program to happen, this big, beautiful program, which is very much beneficial for the students of USTM. I'd like to offer and express my